Hello everyone and welcome to Hinterland. So, Hinterland is a game made by Tilted Mill. It is a RPG-ish type city management game, kinda, sorta. Hinterland literally means the land behind. It's German, I believe. I think that's what it means, it's the land behind. Typically used to describe a province or something that's kind of, it's in the boonies. It is underdeveloped. There's not a whole lot of people there. But yeah, and that's the basic premise of this game. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing we do is we choose our hero. And there's a bunch of different backgrounds. You know, there's fallen hero, architect, Shinchao, I don't even know how to. Mercenary, elf ranger, dwarf, blah blah blah. On and on and on. Each one gives you different benefits. I actually kind of like this one just because the character in the game is so fucking goofy looking. But it says, a powerful warrior from ages past. This restless soul never needs to eat, is immune to poison, recovers health anywhere, but does not heal faster in town. The experience progress is slow. Starts with exceptional equipment, is not trusted by the king, so request fame rewards are halved and penalties increased. That's kind of important for later. We're going to have difficulty at medium, game length at medium. We want to make this a little bit harder though, so we're going to turn off all resources. What these little buttons down here do is like requests, turns on or off requests from the king. Raiders send enemies into the town to attack us. Region revealed shows us where everything is out of the map. Obviously that's already turned off. And all resources guarantees that all resources are available on the map. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and turn that off just to make sure that the game is a little bit harder. We only have one portrait. No, you know what? Buildings cost less to build and upgrade. Yeah, starts with adequate equipment, one weapon for a follower, and good resources. Let's actually go ahead and start with the architect, because if we're not going to have all resources, there's a certain strategy I want to try to get in the very beginning of the game. Who is a boss? I actually kind of like this guy. I like his hat. He's got a dope hat. I hate naming shit. I'm so unoriginal when it comes to names. Screw it. Let's go ahead and use my regular name. Alright. I would like to show you all the loading screens, but my recording software does not like loading screens, apparently. So we'll be back once we're in the game. See you guys then. Alright, here we go. So it says, from the king, your assignment. Our assignment is, the king needs you. I have decreed that you must tame the wild and dangerous territory of my realm. To do this, you must build a prosperous town, increase your personal fame through your exploits, amass a band of loyal followers, and lead them to defeat all the enemies in the region. Consult the region map to see how many enemies you have defeated, and how many still survive. Make sure to produce enough food to feed yourself and all of your followers. From time to time, I may request things from you. Fulfill these requests, and your fame will grow! Refuse or fail, and your fame may suffer. You lose the game if you run out of food, your town is destroyed by raiders, or your fame falls so low that no one will follow you. In hardcore mode, you lose if you fall in combat, which we're not doing hardcore mode. Alright, here's our character. We get our first level traits. We're actually going to go ahead and go with our defense. Our attack is kind of piss poor, actually. So is our harumph. Let's go ahead and get us more health. And let's do agile. Alright, so just a real quick overview. This is obviously us. Here's our little character portrait. There's us. Here's our equipment. Health, defense, attack. If we click on our portrait, we bring up the city information. Here's our background, our abilities. Food is how much food we this is the general food of the town. So how much is stored, which is 4. I guess I should go over that. So up here from left to right is gold, food, followers, town population, fame, and town quality. On the city screen, we have the food, so total food stored, which is 4. Produced per day, which is 0. 1 consumed per day, and we have enough food for 4 days. There's our fame, and how much gold. Town upgrades. We're going to need these because anything that we can't find out in the wild, which there's going to be some stuff missing, we would have to import or create ourselves with this. This is how we upgrade our starting home. These are visitors to our town. These are potential people who want to join us. Right now, at the start of the game, you only have enough room for 2, and they are a bard and a guard. Ah, that rhymes. We're going to want this guard. We're going to want this guard. How long is he here for? 4 days. That's enough time. This is the town inventory. This is our inventory. You click on region to bring up the mini-map, or you can just tab. Legend brings up what's on the map. Ooh, we have an iron mine right there, I think that is. Yeah, we have an iron mine right there. Awesome. Town brings up the view of our town. Here's the city square. Here's our outpost. This is where we live. As we bring more people into the town, we place them in this square, and then they live there and do their jobs. But in order to do that, we're going to need to go out into the world and conquer these areas to tame them and claim them as our own. Real quick, I guess I'll go over this. So when you click on someone's portrait in the visitor section, it has their name, the equipment they start with, which you can see right there, their attack, their defense, what they require to actually join your town, which we need 14 fame and a manor, which we have neither of those. We can tell him to leave if we don't want him here, which it doesn't really matter. We don't really want this bard, so we can tell him to leave. Go ahead and automatically sort those items. But let's go ahead and go out into the world real quick. We're going to try to conquer a few of these things so we can get that guard. Okay. So really you just move around with the mouse button. Already? Shit, I spent too much time talking. Let's go ahead and head back home. So raiders are coming to attack our town. As you can see, if you open the mini-map, it's got a little X right there. Oh hey, there's another iron mine. There's 2 of them. That's odd. So the raiders they'll eventually get to the town, and they'll attack our villagers, try to kill them. They steal all of our stuff. Ooh, we want this guy. We want this herder. 11? Hell yeah. We'll do that in a second though. We gotta defend our hometown. When you're in town, you gradually regain health. As you attack and as you defend yourself, as you attack, your stats slowly increase. Ooh, gee, I'm burning through these health potions. Come on, come on, come on! There we go! Whew! Yes, 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 yes. Shit, fire. Okay. So we're gonna want this herder for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and tell Ulrich to yes, go ahead and move into our town. We're gonna want him near the back because since he is a herder, he's gonna be producing food. Oh, I should actually show you that. So it says he can produce 2 food per day. My cattle ranch provides access to meat, which increases town quality. We can upgrade his home to a dragon ranch, and he can raise a dragon for us, which means he'll bring that dragon into combat. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Ulrich way back here. Alright. Separate those. Let's go ahead and level up. So we want more defense. And let's go ahead and get thrifty. Thrifty will allow us to actually have a gold income without having any... okay, I guess not. Let's go ahead and get back out into the world. Okay, here's some skeletons. Some zombies, I mean. So we definitely want to be careful. Because since we are an architect, we're not a very good fighter, obviously. Got this trap. Yay, a health potion. So our goal is 53 gold. Because that's what we need to recruit that guard. And we got another herder. Which we don't really need right now. I eventually do want to because because herders are kind of a little bit useless when it comes to food production. They really can't ever produce more than 2. You can get them up a little bit higher if you give them items. But overall, they're kind of lackluster when it comes to, food. They're actually really only good as dragon herders. But we're not running low on food. We're fine. Although we're actually probably going to need that dragon herder. Okay, cool. So we actually managed to defeat all the enemies at the unholy area. So as you can see, there's no enemies remaining. It's got a little crown on it. Something else that I should point out is if you look at the areas on the minimap, it actually has a little indicator that tells you how difficult it is. So see, this has 1 dot, so it's a 1 difficulty or 1 skull. These have 2 dots, so they would be a 2 skull. And they get harder and harder as you move further away from your town. But we actually want to go ahead and go back here and tell this herder to go away, because we don't need him. How much longer are you here for? 2 days. Plenty of time. What do we need for a manor? 17 gold. We have 33. So we might as well get that now. Okay, so you can see it upgrades it to a manor. It doesn't really do much for us, although actually now we are producing one gold a day. See? We're producing 2 food and eating 2 food a day, so that's... we could really stand to get some more farmers. But I really want this guard, so I can take him out adventuring with me, which we'll go over in a minute. Let's go ahead and kill this bandit. What do we get? We got a fortune teller. Yeah, we'll go over all these people as I hire them. But really what we want relatively quickly is we want to try to get all of our guards that we're going to need. So we want to try to get the basics of our town up and running before... Really? You didn't drop anything? Fuck you too, buddy. Dead-ass, no gold dropping asshole. Oh, shit. I might have to run. Maybe not. I appear to be holding my own. Oh, they only have 1 attack and 1 defense? Psh. Wasn't even paying attention to that. Hell yeah, 3 health potions. Go ahead and kill this last guy. Man, I need more gold. Yay, we now have a source of iron. Ooh, there's a cemetery out there. We actually want to go ahead and run back into town and tell this guy to leave. So when you're not in town, you can't really dictate anything. So we couldn't tell this guy to leave if we're not in town, which we definitely want to do. Let's actually go ahead and hang out here for a little bit. How many days? You're here for 1 more day. I'll go ahead and hang out here for a little bit so we can actually regain our health. Alright, so I guess I should so on the visitors, as you can see, so like I said in the very beginning, we only have enough room for 2 visitors at a time in the beginning of the game. We can close this to kind of minimize that, but I like to keep it open so I can see who's there and who's coming and going. If we want to try to speed up the process, we can advertise, and as it says, we spend gold to send word out for a new group of visitors. Ooh, a tracker. Trapper, I mean. Trappers are pretty good to get, mostly for food production. You can trap small animals to feed our followers. We can upgrade them to a camp and become a hunter to provide game meat, which is important. But hunters are actually pretty good early defensive guys, because as you can see, he only costs 15 gold. Here comes some raiders. So we're actually going to want to head and put him here. And what I want to do, since we know we're not very strong, we're going to open the followers page, and it'll show us all of our followers. And I actually want to go ahead and tell these guys to attack the enemy if they invade. Which, this is kind of risky, because if the follower dies, yep, see, it's possible for the followers to die. So that probably wasn't very smart, because we actually lose fame for that. But we do get some followers remains, which is kind of handy, I guess. I mean, it's not, it sucks, but whatever. Um, oh, right. So as we build houses, roads branch out from the town square to, you know, all the places. Shit, he's only here for one more day. I'm not gonna be able to get the money for him, so let's actually go ahead and tell him to leave. He would have left anyway on his own, but there's no way we would have got enough money. So actually, I'm actually gonna go ahead and check the time real quick. Oh, hey, we still have access to. Oh no, that's from the ranch. I'm gonna check to see how long I've been recording real quick, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we got some new visitors. We got a high priest, which there's no way we can get him right now, so you leave. And a fortune teller, which we still don't need, so get the fuck out. While we're waiting... Really? That's a 2 difficulty? Weird. So the danger comes where the more places we conquer, the tougher the enemies get. I actually do not want Ulrich fighting the enemy if they show up. I want him to kind of hang out. We're going to need another trapper to replace that one that died. So I'm not 100% sure how leveling up works, but I think it's just once we get a certain amount of, like, as our health and as our other things level up. What'd be nice is a blacksmith. You fucking little assholes. Since we're still so close to town, we're gonna run back and heal up. Put all those things over there. So, yeah. D6. So I guess I can talk about the follower screen real quick. So, really with the follower screen, like, you can kind of open this, like, you can go up to where the houses are. Like, if we run all the way down here, we can go ahead and click on this ranch, and it allows us to talk to Ulrich. As you can see right here, we can upgrade to a cattle ranch, but we require a keep and a dragon egg, which we have neither one of those. And there's no guarantee that we'll find one. You can also go into town view and click on the house. Oh, hey, we got another guard. And an alkalite, which we do not need, so you can go away. Who's this guard? Lothar. No, he's pretty good. He's level 2. We want to try to get him. We can also go into the followers. Like, it's much easier just to go into the followers, just in case, like, you kind of forget where everyone's at. You know. I don't know. We are not running low on food, although we're going to once we hire that guy. Level 2 spider. It's level 2. Ugh. Should have gotten a guy who earned money more. Well, I guess it's kind of a trade-off, just because, you know, if you earn money faster, but the buildings are still more expensive to upgrade. How long is he in town for? 3 days. Our fame isn't high enough to get him. Damn it! It's because Home Slice died. Okay, let's go ahead and head back. Alright, this actually feels like a pretty good place to stop. Just trying to get all of these. So this has been Hinterland. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try to get a few more episodes up. But, yeah. So, thank you very much for watching, and join me next time on Hinterland. See you then.